Immigrant Experience PBL by Bartosz Kuligowski. Look around. This is Silicon Valley, part of California, but also a place of diverse cultures and immigration. 13.5% of the United States population consists of immigrants. That is 43.2 million people, which is more than the population of 201 countries out of 233. All these people bring cultures but adapt to others. First of all, what different aspects of culture can people bring? Food such as restaurants and dining. Services such as karate shops, massage places, and giant stores of produce from the country of origin. Holidays such as Easter and Chinese New Year. Religions or various places to worship them, such as temples or churches. Clothing items from that country. And music or musical instruments like maracas, accordions, and some Asian instruments. Secondly, what different aspects of culture should people adopt? Definitely rights and laws obeyed in the country or state. The native language spoken there to communicate with others. Food. And clothing. Based off of this, why, how, and to what extent should immigrants assimilate to America? I think immigrants should maintain parts of their culture that symbolize it the most and have the most value. For example, the language, religions, and foods. This is because you can't have a culture die out completely, and these things are the closest reminder of home. For example, at home, my family maintains cultural things such as religion. We go to a Polish church every Sunday. Language, we speak Polish at home daily. And food, every day my mom makes Polish dishes for us to eat. I also think immigrants should adopt things that have the most importance in the country. For example, in America, everyone has freedom and rights. There are many laws to follow to keep us safe. Immigrants also have to follow them. If laws didn't apply to immigrants, it would be crazy. Immigrants should also adopt the language to communicate ideas with others. For example, my family adopts American things such as the English language to communicate with other people, American laws and rights of freedom and equality, and clothing such as Nike. Speaking of immigrants, as you know, a large ethnicity group in California are Asian Americans. Our class studied the hardships they faced when they moved to America. What struggles did Asian Americans face, and how did those challenges affect their assimilation to American culture? One of the main challenges Asian Americans faced were not being able to speak English or not understanding the culture. Asian Americans came to America looking for a way to provide for their families. They came in crowded boats to an unknown land. They could barely speak English and took low-paying jobs like railroad workers. Not only that, but many people didn't like the Asian Americans working for less because they were stealing jobs, so they bullied or fought them. Natural disasters and wars didn't help either. The 1906 earthquake destroyed many homes and forced people to restart and spend money. A similar thing happened during World War II when the Japanese Americans and some Asian Americans were sent to camps and they lost their property. All this change affected Asian Americans' ability to assimilate. How did change play a part in Asian Americans assimilating to new culture? As you know, change can be good or bad, orderly or random, and natural or human-made. Luck and skill play a big role when assimilating to a new culture. One change can make a big impact. Three types of change Asian Americans faced when they were assimilating were change related to time, positive and negative change, and natural and man-made change. Some examples are: over time, Asian Americans learned English so they could communicate with others. Asian Americans also formed communities in which they were comfortable and successful. Natural disasters and war destroyed Asian Americans' progress in assimilating. They caused Asian Americans to have to restart from where they began, and when everything they worked for was either destroyed or sold. People built and expanded cities which gave more jobs and more opportunities. This meant there were more chances for Asian Americans to make money. Now they would be better financially set, which made it easier to assimilate. As you can see, assimilating to a new place is difficult and full of change. Asian Americans had to face all of this when they moved here along with other immigrants. But all this work and hardships pay off because they create a better future for next generations. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.